G'day guys, Tom here from Different Drop. Very excited to have Pete Fraser here from Yangarra in McLaren Vale. Yangarra, one of our favourite producers and very much for me what modern McLaren Vale is all about. Pete, mate, thanks very much for popping in. I was at the cellar door a couple of weeks ago and tried through all the wines and had a look around the winery. It's a pretty special place. What is it about Yangarra do you think that makes it unique in a nutshell?
I think one is that it's a single vineyard, so it's, we don't buy any grapes. Even if we had a short year, we don't buy any grapes. So every time you drink Yangarra, it's from the same place.
Yep.
It has a very unique geology. We in the North Maslin Sands group, which is a mixture. It's actually an ironstone, but then there's pockets of wind-blown sand. So it's a very unique wine from, especially the Grenache from the sands, the Shiraz from the sands and the ironstone, and then just kind of top that off, the estate's certified biodynamic. So which means the vineyard's kind of in a very natural state, and hopefully the vines are actually taking up a lot of nutrients and the actual mineral elements from the soil, and hopefully reflecting a real sense of place.
Definitely, and I think that's from what I gather, listening to you speak, that's what the wines are really about, that sense of place, and that vineyard is really suited to Grenache and Rhone varieties. So is that how it's came about?
We've kept it very specific. Grenache was always like the champion of the
That's what we're drinking now too, by the way, 2012.
So, the real champion of the vineyard, and out of that, we kind of didn't want to be everything to everybody, and we felt that we could really go on with that. We make a straight Mourvedre, we've got a GSM, we've got the whites like the just released 2014 Roussanne, and we're kind of enhancing that even more. We've brought in Grenache Blanc, Bourg Blanc, Picpoul Blanc,
have you really?
for a white, and then we've got Counoise, Vaccares, Muscadin. Cinsault is in the ground, so we actually have over the next 3 years we'll have every Chardonnay variety.
Fantastic.
And probably be the only producer in Australia to have them. So we're probably one of the few producers outside of Chardonnay to actually have, because a few of even the Americans don't actually have all of them. So.
Oh, that'll be unreal. And so that's in the vineyard. I guess in the winery, you describe yourself more as a hands-off kind of traditional winemaker, that you like to I guess make wines based on taste rather than the lab.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So I suppose with the estate being biodynamic and trying to make the wines express their sense of place, everything's wild yeast. Say we're hands-off, we actually have some really amazing technology where we have a grape sorting system where we can actually take out raisins, we can take out leaves, bugs, everything but the perfect berries. So we're really looking to intensify the flavours of the estate, of the best grapes. And so it's all about, I suppose, showcasing the estate with our winemaking. There's a lot of gentle handling, so everything's belts and elevators versus big screws and big industrial equipment, open fermenters, basket presses. We only use French oak, and we use a very minimal amount of new oak. The Shiraz is really the only wine that receives new oak, and and minimal time in barrel. When I say often only 12-15 months maximum, and looking for those nice. The vineyard tannins. Yeah,
there's a real purity of fruit as well in all the wines. Yeah.
And there's a nice naturalness and brightness to kind of the wines, what we're trying to do.
They're fantastic wines, guys. In the whites, for mine, probably the best Roussanne in Australia. I just love it. So it's great to see the new release. Viognier is right up there as well. And in the reds, it's all about those Rhone varieties. Grenache, Shiraz, Mourvedre. There's all sorts of little single vineyard projects. The small pot stuff's really, really exciting. So. One of the most exciting producers in McLaren Vale, I think. Congratulations, Pete. Just love the wines. Great value too, guys. So give them a go, and if you're ever down in McLaren Vale, pop into the cellar door.
So, we'd love to host you and take you through our tasting.
Beautiful. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.